Let me be nosy like Filipinos. You have a boyfriend?
Why did I feel that would come?
Because I'm curious. Hi guys. Today is a beautiful day. It's actually kind of sandstorm over here in Kuwait. I cannot see the next building in front of me. So today we have a beautiful lady who just graduated from the Philippines and now in Nigeria. So she's
Yes.
going to be sharing with us her experience in the Philippines and also in Nigeria. This is actually going to be interesting because a lot of Filipinos have been asking me, Nurse Glory, why are you not vlogging about Nigeria? Are you not proud of Nigeria? You're always talking about Philippines. But they don't understand that I'm not in Nigeria. But right now, I'm so happy that our guest is in Nigeria and she's going to be telling us what is happening over there. So, welcome to this live stream, Cynthia.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here today.
You're so beautiful. My goodness.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. So, can you start by introducing yourself to us?
Okay. My name is Cynthia Philip. That's my full name. I
Uh,
was also a nursing student in the Philippines. I studied nursing, and
okay.
I'm from Cross River State, and I'm currently in Nigeria.
Do you speak Igbo?
No, I am not Igbo. I'm from Cross River.
But you look Igbo actually.
I get that a lot.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, but I'm
So,
open to learning. At this point, I think I want to learn.
you want to learn Igbo?
Yeah, I actually want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what made you leave Nigeria for the Philippines?
Actually, my coming to the Philippines wasn't
Mm,
really planned. It was just something that happened because
okay.
initially, after my high school, that's secondary
Mm,
school, I
yeah.
never wanted to study nursing in Nigeria. I was like, as long as it's nursing, I don't want to do it here. Like, because I was actually like tired of staying here. Aside that, like,
Mm,
I wanted to experience something else. So
mm,
I tried applying to other places, the US,
mm,
UK, Canada,
mm,
um, Ghana. Well, actually got admission in Ghana, but I
mm.
couldn't go because it was pharmacy. Sorry for the
Uh,
background.
yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I actually got admission in Canada too, but I mean, as the only girl, my mom didn't want me to leave at
Oh,
that
you're the
point.
only girl.
Yeah,
Cute.
so she actually didn't want me to leave. So she heard about the Philippines one time and she was like, "No, it's too far. I don't want you to go there."
Mm,
And personally, I didn't like struggle because I wasn't sure about the Philippines. Like I didn't know anyone there. It was just Canada or UK. So she met
okay.
a friend of hers who had another friend there. The friend's
Mm,
daughter was there, and she was like,
mm,
"Okay, let's just give it a try and see how it goes." And
mm, mm.
boom, that was how I found myself there.
So,
Yeah,
how was it? How was life in the Philippines?
it was, to be honest, it was amazing. Yes, I actually
Amazing.
enjoyed my stay there. Just that as a nursing student there, it's really it's so stressful, so stressful. That was it basically. But
Where in the Philippines did you study?
well, my first school was Trinity University of Asia in Manila, and where I
Okay.
graduated from was Our Lady of Fatima University,
Oh,
Valenzuela
still in
District.
Manila.
Yeah.
So, what made you transfer from Trinity to Fatima?
Um. Well, one thing with Trinity is that it's the system there is actually pretty high. So after your first year, you need to take this exam before going to the second year, and I couldn't meet up with the requirements, so I just had to
Uh-huh.
change to another
Okay.
school. Yeah.
So, how was the tuition fee over there in Trinity?
Um, it was pretty high. I think at that point I was paying. Okay, the first year was actually kind of cheap, maybe from 20 something to 30 something, and then the second year
Pesos,
is
right? 1,000 pesos.
Yeah, 1,000 pesos.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
from your second year above, it ranges from 40 to 70.
Okay.
So yeah,
So, but Fatima was a little bit
it was
kind of
way
cheaper
cheaper. Yes, I don't think I've paid I don't think my fee has ever reached 50,000 pesos in Fatima.
in Fatima. Wow.
Yeah.
So you spent like 4 years in the Philippines.
Basically 5 years because of the
Ah,
challenges I had.
that
So
means okay, like when I was in the Philippines, I kind of almost knew every Nigerian then, but I don't know you or I don't-
well,
uh,
there are lots of Nigerians there, but you can't possibly know everyone. So
yeah, I know. Because actually how I knew was through Facebook because Facebook has a way of suggesting friends, like friends of friends, mutual friends.
yeah.
So when I see that you're in the Philippines, I'll click, oh, request. This is just me. Like I want to be close to my brothers and sisters abroad, you know. So that means, were you able to learn their language and were you able to eat their food,
Um,
or did they have to send food for you from Nigeria?
of course, yes. I don't think there's any Nigerian there who didn't like request for Nigerian food, but I'm not that good at exploring food, so most times I tend to always cook. But of course, I think the only Filipino food I could eat was adobo. That was my go-to, or
Mm,
is it cadareta or what's it called? Yeah, but it was
yeah,
always
Kadreka. Mm.
yeah, that was just it.
Ah, you graduated when?
October 2019.
Same as me. Okay, mine was April.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, yeah. So during your stay in the Philippines, did you kind of experience any form of racism or?
Oh yeah, I did one time, and even when I moved to Fatima, I don't know if I should say racism. I don't know if I should use that word. It's a strong word, but I mean, there are times that maybe if they want to divide us, to like during the return demonstration, some people might not
Hmm.
want to, stay with you because they don't want to speak English, even in class. Because I always come early, so like sometimes when I go to class early, I can sit in front or anyways wherever I'm sitting, I'll be the only one there. So nobody would
Oh,
want to come sit there until maybe the class is filled up and that's the only vacant seat there. So I was like, okay. But
so
aside,
probably I'll say maybe because they have nosebleed in
oh,
English.
God, I
Maybe
guess
that's
so.
why.
Yeah, and
Okay,
yeah,
so
I actually did experience racism one time. It was really bad though. So,
you care to share with us?
okay. It was one time I went out with a friend. So at that time, I newly moved to this condo. So we're trying to
Hmm.
get home, and also I was like, I'm tired. Let's just take a tricycle. And my friend was like, no, let's walk. We're almost there. So I was just tired walking behind her, and then this tricycle guy came. He was like, I was like, no, he asked me, do you want a ride? I was like, I laughed, is it free? And he was like, yeah. And after that, I'm going to kill you. And then immediately he drove off. I didn't know how to react, but I just told my friend, and she was like, really? She walked up and then she went to meet the tricycle guy because he went ahead trying to pick someone else. So she went there, she held the tricycle. She was like, what did you tell my friend? And then he repeated himself boldly. I'm like, okay, this guy isn't even joking. And then she was like, why would you say that? Blah, 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 and all that. They kept on
Your
exchanging
friend is
words.
she Filipina?
No, she's actually Nigerian, so
Okay.
she's Nigerian. So while she was holding his tricycle, he kept on hitting her hands to take her hands off, and the next thing he spat on her face, and then immediately
Really?
he drove off. Yeah, he drove off. So we went to the apartment, dropped our stuffs, and came down. And then we were trying to talk to the guys. They were like, they can't really do anything about it since it happened outside the condo. So, and he's actually like a tricycle guy there. So it's not like he's someone that is just away from there. He walks around there. So we were trying to like talk to him. We were we called the chief guard, I think, and then they were talking. They were all there. They couldn't do anything.
I feel so angry right now. Why didn't you guys spat back at him? Because you do the same.
We were scared actually because we didn't know if it was a knife or a gun or whatsoever. I know
Oh
if it
yeah,
was, it might not be so much of a big deal to them. So he kept on shouting. He hit black. I was like, wow, because my friend, she's really, really dark skinned. Yeah. So he kept on shouting, he hates black, we should get away. He spat on her again. He was trying to hit her. Even the wife was there, but she couldn't do anything about it. And it
my
was
God.
really, really, yeah, it was really, really scary because we had just spent like 2 months there. And after the whole incident, they were like, we should report the barangay. And we couldn't.
Barangay is
We couldn't.
going to do nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So we're scared because, of course, we're in a foreign land, right? Anything could happen. So, and from the condo to the house was like 5 minutes. But during that period, we had to take taxi to school because
My
we don't know what
goodness.
could happen if he's working hand in hand with other tri-school guys. So it was really
Sorry
bad.
for what sorry for what you went through. I
That's
can't believe that
fine.
Filipino did that. Actually, when I experienced racism in the Philippines, I always laugh at them. And next time they don't try that. So that was what I was like kind of saying you guys should have started that.
Oh yeah, because that was the first time I actually experienced that, and I was really scared to be honest, because we don't know what would have
Sorry
happened.
about that. And after your graduation, you moved back to Nigeria.
Yes, I did because I actually wanted to like take the nursing licensing exam, so I had to come back.
So you took it already?
Yeah, I took it about a month ago, and I'm still
Wow,
awaiting the
how
result.
was it?
It was scary.
How
Really,
scary.
really
I've not
scary.
written mine, so I'm kind of like curious.
Ah, well, that was my fear too. Like, I was like, how am I going to do? This is completely different from what I was taught. In the
Yeah,
Philippines, it's all multiple choices. How do I want to
yes.
start learning how to draw this, labeling, and all that stuff? And you know, the funny part is that the school I was posted to wasn't even helping matters. Like, it was more like 80% my effort and 20%
Mm.
from the school. And
Mm.
in less than 6 months, I was like, what am I going to do? But yeah, I did my best, and it's all in God's hands now. So,
So
but the
you're waiting for
experience,
the result.
yeah, I heard it should be out this week or next week. So,
So before you wrote the exam, how long did it take? Like, how was the processing of the exam? Did you register? Can you tell us the process?
okay, I came back December and I started February because initially I thought I could, serve before trying to take the exam. So
Mm.
that's what delayed me, and coupled with the fact that it was a festive period. So when I went to the
Okay.
Ministry of Education, I was told I needed to serve first. Get my license before serving. So I gave them all
Ah.
my documents. The transcript, your
Mm.
certificate.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know what to call it, but this I think, yeah, admission letter. Yes,
Okay.
from both schools. So I had to give them, and then after assessing my
Admission
documents,
letter that you went to the Philippines with?
yeah, I think that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I
Okay.
was asked for. There's a letter I was given. I don't know the exact name though. When I transferred, so they asked for that.
Mm.
I'm not sure though, but
Mm.
I know there's an admission letter. So
Mm.
that was it. They asked for it. So after assessing my document, you also need to get this jam scratch card in order to, I think, get your WAEC or something. They just ask for it anyway.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So after assessing your documents, they send it to I think the Nursing and Midwifery Council.
Mm.
So after that, you need to wait for like 2 weeks, and then you go back to get the letter you need from the
Mm.
Ministry of Education, and take it back to the
Mm.
Nursing Council. But my process took a long time because of the pandemic. Because I started
Uh-huh.
applying February. So after sending
Mm.
in my application and all, I just had
Mm.
to wait to be called. That was
Mm.
from February till I think June. So they
February.
called me to come get my letter. So after getting the letter from education, I had to take it to the nursing council. So after that, I had to wait for, I think, yeah, 2 weeks before I was called back again. So I don't think it takes that long. It was just because of the pandemic. Because normally I was supposed to have started in May or June,
Mm.
and then
Mm.
written my exam in November. But I had
Mm.
to wait again for a long period of time. And before I could get my posting letter, it was already
Mm.
in December again.
Oh.
So it was
So
really,
how much
really
did
fun.
you pay?
The application fee was 51, but the set before me, I think they paid less than that. So I don't know if maybe the
51,000
government
naira.
calculated everything. Yeah.
Did you do internship in Nigeria as well?
Not yet. Once the result is out and we pass by God's grace, and then the induction. I think the induction is a month after the result comes out. I'm not sure because right now everything just depends on all that's happening here right now. So after that, um, we'll start applying for our internship, and we do it personally, not like the council. Goes to those
Uh-huh.
places. Yeah. I think that's for nursing students, but medicine and I think pharmacy, not sure. The council are the ones who post them. So
So in general, how is life in Nigeria?
for me, I would say fair because I feel like things are not going on the way I planned it. Coming back, like it's been crazy to be honest. It's been crazy. I didn't really come back with a plan because just like ideas that I wanted to do, but like I said, things didn't work out the way I wanted to. So, and with the whole pandemic, even at that, people would still say, "Oh, last year was their best year," but I had my plans too, but I was coming back. I was so scared. I was like, what am I going to do? How are things going to? I was already getting depressed, to be honest, but because I wasn't even interested in taking the exam. I just said to, come back and just go for my master's. But I guess
Mm.
God had other plans. So,
Wanted to go for your master's in Nigeria?
no, I mean, somewhere else, but
Uh-huh.
it all boils down to getting that license.
You have a
So,
YouTube channel, right?
yeah, I do.
Did you make a video when you were traveling to Nigeria from the Philippines? Because I
Oh,
would
yeah, I
want to
do.
watch. People want to watch. Okay, you will
I
leave
actually
the
do.
comment and then I'm gonna pin it so that we can go watch. So that all those people asking me about Nigeria can go and watch.
Okay, okay. Well, I hope to.
Oh my
Can I do
goodness.
that now? Or
No, later when I post the video.
okay, okay.
Mm. So what about electricity? Because there's always lights in Philippines, but in Nigeria they're taking light.
To be honest, yeah, it has not gotten any better. I'm sure it's the same before you even left. It has not gotten any better, to be honest. And it
Oh my
also,
goodness.
yeah, it also depends on where you stay. Of course, you can't compare
Mm.
people staying in Abuja to, or that I stay in
Yeah, yeah.
Kaduna, so
Oh,
there are
you
people
stay in
staying in
Kaduna?
Kaduna. Yes.
My family house is in Jos.
Oh, that's where I did my adaptation program.
Really?
Yeah,
You speak
that's right.
Hausa?
Not fluently.
I
I'm not
speak and
advanced with
understand
it.
Hausa.
Oh, really? Wow,
Yeah.
that's nice.
So probably when I come to Nigeria, we will definitely hang out since Kaduna
Oh,
and Jos is not far away. Let me be nosy like Filipinos. You have a boyfriend?
why did I feel that would come?
Because I'm curious.
uh, I don't even know what to say. No, maybe I'm in between.
Oh my gosh. If you have any advice for anyone out there that is trying to level up, like they're not comfortable in where they are, so they just want to level up, but they're finding it difficult to move ahead, maybe because of some hindrances that we cannot see, but maybe you have any words of encouragement or advice for them?
Oh, okay. I feel like we are our own. Sometimes we are the one who limits ourselves, and I just feel like people should just. Sometimes you just need to go out of your comfort zone, go out of your way to do things. I feel like it has, and most people tend to listen to what people tell them. That's what set them back. Like before I even started my YouTube channel, people used to tell me, I'm not that confident. And that I think that's one of the reasons why I started my YouTube, not just because of the whole money part. I just wanted to put, in as much as I'm a private person, I wanted to put myself out there. I wanted to be more confident. Yeah, it's even up till now. I won't say it's 100%, but I feel like compared to before, I have,
Mm,
I'm better. And
no.
aside that, I think when I was in my first year, I used to have a problem with maths and chemistry. So there was a time I was really bad at chemistry in school, in Trinity. So one
Mm,
time my professor called me and she was like, do I think nursing is really for me? That don't I think I should change and try something else? Like that day I broke down. I was literally crying everywhere in school. Like I was like, how can someone even tell me this? Like I began to think is nursing really for me? I was like, nah, this is what I've always wanted to, and I'm going to do it. Because if I should start talking about my nursing journey, to be honest, it's really, I'm not like the best student, but of course I feel like I really try. So I try not to like let limit myself or even listen to people when they say things. So
mm,
I feel like that's what many people like tend to, listen to. Those are the things that limit them when they always listen to the negative things that people say. Of course, people always complain, but we should
sure,
always like look
sure.
at the brighter side of things. So that's basically it, I guess.
Yeah.
Almost there, so yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching us. I hope you guys enjoyed this interview
Thank
and
you.
hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye. So